The 20th century has passed, yet the realities of wars or conflicts in different regions remain still the same. Significant population movements. People are in desperate need of security, food, shelter. The dramatic change of one's fate, even affecting an entire generation. 20 years after the massive migration wave from Iraq, the Republic of Turkey has improved her capabilities in terms of humanitarian relief. AFAD, the Prime Ministry Disaster and Emergency Management Authority of Turkey, has developed a high standard in the field of construction and management of sheltering centers. Turkey has been currently hosting around 250,000 Syrian citizens in 23 sheltering centers in 10 provinces. The number of Syrians living outside shelters is outnumbered by 1.5 million. While performing humanitarian and financial planning, the AFAD has collaborated with many NGOs at a national and international level, obtaining a better understanding of how to overcome disasters and emergencies. The conflict in Syria resides, even escalates. Syrian guests are secured in sheltering centers in Turkey. The open-door policy saved the lives of thousands, but raised a question of highly effective and efficient collaboration of institutions in order to enable the utilization of the resources of the country. Thus, the temporary city disaster management system, called AFKEN project, was developed. Right after biometric registration of every guest, ID numbers are distributed, and with the retrieved demographic information, Syrian guests are orderly and fairly provided with all the facilities and quality services that one can find in a city.
اسم الأم؟
دعاء عبود.
دعاء عبود. اسم الأب؟
أحمد الصالح.
شو؟
أحمد.
هلا افتحها وشان قلبه على الكابيان. بس اشلح له البطانية كلها. تمام رجع قلبه لعندي.
What we do is basically enter every single service that we provide in our camps to the AFKEN system so that we make sure that every single family and every single individual in those camps receive service that we provide to them.
Certain credit is provided to Syrian guests so that they can go to markets in the campus to buy their needs and cook their own food as they are used to doing in their normal life. All this information is entered into the AFKEN system as well. AFKEN software is a pioneering application used in sheltering centers. The system is made out of modules. In order to increase the efficiency of the system, evaluations of the guests are taken into consideration regularly. Resources are provided adequately, and their efficient utilization enables Syrian guests to adapt easily to normal life. The daily services carried out in shelter areas include community care, aid distribution, health and education services, sanitation, and all other necessary services which are appropriate for human rights and dignity. In each district, Syrian guests elect their own representatives by a democratic election, and they participate with the management of the camp. No one had anticipated the magnitude of the conflict. Emergency needs were immediately addressed. In time, new initiatives were carried out in a creative and coherent manner. Now, after 4 years, our Syrian guests have become a part of our lives. A free, prosperous future may be an abstract concept for children, still a well-comprehended one. This is a challenge for an entire community. They were once citizens, now victims of a disaster. Yet hope is alive and will remain so as we continue nourishing it.